Here in Australia, we love our footy. Our winter sporting code is Aussie Rules, Australian Football League. And it's pretty rough and tough out there. Have a look at some of this action.
Did he leave the ground?
It's enough, I think, that it's legitimate. The chase has to be aware there could be a bump coming.
Look at this. Two toughies. Bang!
Franklin. Well done, Ranso, closing. Oh, gee, that looked awful.
Here. Okay, rough conduct. Just wait.
That's the one. If you run past the
Really well, he's been ignored twice. That's not a bad spotter.
Well, that'll be 50 as well. Kent got collected by Shaw. Frost goes in.
Now, don't give it away, Demons. Do not give the ball up by wanting to fight here.
I think it's a report as well.
Yeah, it's a report, Hutto. He's gone for the book straight away.
No helmets and padding like the American football. This is full-on head-to-head collision sport. And sometimes it gets a bit violent. Have a look at some of this stuff. Now there's a player for the Richmond club called Bashar Huli, and it was Bashar indeed when he took on Carlton's Jed Lamb in a recent match. This is how they came together, and Bashar really gave it to him.
That's Richmond star Bashar Huli, who last weekend knocked out Carlton's Jed Lamb with an elbow to the head.
So he really clocked him there, didn't he? Now, for that type of deliberate blow to the head, and he was found guilty of that, you'd normally get 4 weeks suspension. But Bashar Huli only got 2. Why is that? Well, he's the best known Muslim in the AFL, and he had character references from Waleed Aly and Malcolm Turnbull, the Australian Prime Minister. Now, it shouldn't work this way. There shouldn't be preferential treatment. We shouldn't have identity politics in the AFL, where if you're a Muslim, you get your penalty halved. And if you're a non-Muslim, you've got to cop the full 4 weeks. Huli only got 2 weeks. And these references from Turnbull and Waleed Aly obviously got him off the hook in large part. It's just plain wrong to have this preferential treatment, this identity politics, even in the world of footy, even in the world of sport. Now, what about Waleed Aly? He's an absolute shocker. He's often known in the Australian debate, this bloke, have a look at him, Waleed Aly. He's often known as an apologist for terrorism, an apologist for radical Islam. After the 2013 Boston Marathon bombing, he described terrorism, these sorts of bombings and tragedies, as a perpetual irritant, not much of a threat at all. And even in 2015, when over 100 people were massacred by terrorists in Paris, Ali described it as ISIS being weak. Really? ISIS being weak? The Islamic State being weak? Well, not in any of the terrorist incidents we see around the world. This is what Ali had to say at the time.
ISIL's weak. I know it doesn't look like that right now, but it's the truth. And they don't want you to know it, which is why it's something we should talk about.
Now, naturally, the world of AFL footy is up in arms. People are saying there should be no preferential treatment. Bashar Huli is the best known Muslim in the AFL, but it shouldn't be a reason why he's given any treatment different to all the other players who've done the wrong thing over the years. This is just plain wrong. It's evidence of how identity politics has become so pervasive. It's a real cancer running through all parts of society. We've got to get back to fair treatment of each and every individual. Just treat people on their merits, regardless of race, gender, sexuality and religion. Come on, let's be fair dinkum about this. I'm Mark Latham for Rebel Australia. So if you like that video, please share it on all your social media and go to our website marklathamsoutsiders.com to sign up for all our wonderful Rebel Australia campaigns.